Hi, my name is Nicole Breazeale. I'm an associate professor of sociology at Western Kentucky University at the Glasgow campus, where I've been for 7 years, and I'm about to begin at the University of Kentucky in the Department of Community and Leadership Development with a faculty position in teaching and extension. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about Project Breaking Ground, which is a sustainable jail garden and food justice project. But first and most importantly, it's really an educational program that's about empowering and bringing in new voices into the local food system. So Project Breaking Ground started back in 2016. It is a collaboration between the WKU Glasgow campus, the Barron County Detention Center, and the wider community. And this collaboration began out of a concern by some of the inmates about the quality of their food. And because of that, we created this program to build a sustainable jail garden to feed that facility. And it involved collaborations with all sorts of local partners, including extension agents, including local beekeepers, the WKU mulch farm, local cattle farmers, etc. One of the things that the collaboration involved is teaching a series of classes in the facility. And I taught actually 2 of those classes. One of them was a sociology of agriculture and food class that I modeled after the Inside Out exchange program. And that meant that I had both 15 undergraduates and 5 incarcerated women students, which I dubbed my inside and my outside students, who were taking the class together. For half of the day, they learned about some of the challenges of our industrial food system, as well as some potential and emerging alternatives. And then for the second half of the class, they partnered with local farmers to actually learn hands-on skills in sustainable production, things like composting and hugelkultur and contour swales. And they applied that by building a 3/4 acre garden in the grassy area that flanked the side of the facility. The vegetables and fruits, and in fact also eggs from the chickens and honey that came out of that garden, then went to feed the facility. In the fall of 2016, I taught a follow-up course called Food, Community, and Social Change. And at this point, many of my students were trying to change their diets, and they discovered it was very difficult for them to access affordable fresh food, and they wanted to tackle this community problem. So the class of students then began to work on a community organizing project. They created a locally grown meal at the soup kitchen in Barron County. They fed, I believe, 150 people. And then after that, they put together an educational workshop for the people who were there at the soup kitchen to talk about the problems that they were facing with lack of access to fresh food and start a conversation about what could be done to fix that. One of the things that came from that is the creation and expansion of a big community garden behind that facility, as well as working towards a fresh food for all local food ordinance. For that first growing season, the garden provided several weekly meals to more than 200 inmates. Jailer Matt Mutter established a permanent work program for that garden, which has continued. And Deputy Samantha Johnson agreed to continue to provide a piece of the educational curriculum for a subsequent group of inmates that would come through this project. The Project Breaking Ground has since been handed off entirely to the Barron County Detention Center. They're still continuing the project. If you'd like to learn more about Project Breaking Ground, please visit our Facebook page, or you can contact me at my personal email at nick@nicolebreazeale.com or 859-967-6983. Also, if you're interested in other kinds of unusual collaborations within your community, or need help thinking about how to bring marginalized voices more centrally into the conversation and into your work, I would welcome future partnerships or collaborations along those lines. Thanks.